So, hi guys, good evening, all of you. Are you audible? Okay, right, guys. So, in the last session, we completed data with security, how to provide security for your data. Okay, now, right. And now, the next topic in your SQL part of Oracle, synonym. Okay, right. So basically, what is synonym and why should we want to require to create synonyms? What is the reasons we wanted to create synonyms here? Observe. So basically, we call it as a synonym. Okay, is a one of okay is a database object is a database object which is which is used to create which is used to create a permanent alias name on table table, or else we can say object. Okay now, so synonym is nothing but alternative name or else another name we are creating on your table. So previously, okay, we discussed with aliases like a column level aliases and table level aliases also we discussed. But those aliases, what we said guys here, those aliases are just for what purpose here? Just a calling purpose, and that is a temporary name we called. Those aliases are temporarily calling purpose only I can use, but other than calling purpose we can't do any other operations with those aliases. Okay now, but synonym is not like that. So synonym is nothing but it is a one of a alternative name we are creating on your table, and whatever the name are you created, that name is permanently saved in your database memory. So that's why it is called as a permanent alias name we called. Okay, permanent alias name. And this alias name you can use into anywhere, like selecting purpose you can use, inserting purpose, updating purpose, deleting purpose. In all DML queries and DQL queries we can use this synonym name. Okay now, but previously temporarily created whatever the table name, that is not for that, that is only for temporarily calling purpose only we are using. But other than calling, we can't use under insert command, we can't use under update command, we can't use under delete command. Okay now, but the synonyms are not like that. This is not a temporary, this is a permanent name, and this name I can use into any query instead of a table name. Okay now, so that is what we called a permanent alias names we call. And basically this synonym or these synonyms are why, sir, why the people are created. Reason is what now here, there are two reasons are there guys here. One is we called as a to reduce to reduce okay lengthy to reduce lengthy table name, to reduce lengthy table names. Okay, so this is one reason, to reduce lengthy table name. And second reason is okay to hide user name and object name. Okay, so username and object names, where object name is nothing but suppose you need to hide a original name. Okay, otherwise we can say table name. Okay, so we need to hide a table name. Okay now, so these are the two reasons we are going to be using synonyms. Okay, one is reducing lengthy table names, and second one hiding username and object name or table name whenever you want to access. Okay, so these are the two reasons that we are using synonyms. Okay, but what is reducing lengthy table name means? For example, when you're working in real time, when you're working in a companies, some table names are very lengthy names are we having some table. For example, one of the table is called as, for example, college, okay, enrollment, college, okay, enrollment, okay, enrollment details was there, for example, details was there. So college enrollment details. So this is one table name. Okay. And this is very lengthy name. So this is just the idea purpose I'm taking. Okay. So maybe more than this, we have a lengthy names also. Okay. For example, college enrollment. Okay. Enrollment details. This is some lengthy table name was there. And this table, on this table, whenever you want to perform some operations, what it was happen guys here, every time I have to use this lengthening, and this is somewhat difficult to remember and somewhat difficult to use it. For example, if I want to call this table name, okay, generally we are calling the query like a select a star from, okay, this entire table name I need to write in my query. Okay, now I need to write in my query. So like this I can use. Suppose I'm going to insert now, insert into this college name, okay, and some values I am passing. In the same to same, when you want to update table name, set some column name, etc., we are passing. Like in the same to same, we are passing here delete from, okay, the table name, okay. So some where condition, something we are going to be passing. So that means what it was happened here, when you calling or inserting, updating, deleting, or any other operations we can do on this table, compulsory we should call this entire table name, you have to use it. This entire table name, you have to use it. The point understanding now? Okay, 1 second, guys. Okay, now, right. So now whenever you want to call here, so we need to call entire table name, we need to call. So, but when you want to write this lengthy names in your queries, it's somewhat difficult to the users, and somewhat difficult to remember that very big names. Okay, if you want to remember, also very difficult. So that's what the people will do. Instead of using this much lengthy names, instead of remembering this much lengthy names, so what they're going to create it, they're creating some shortcut names. They're creating some shortcut names are creating. For example, so how I'm creating the shortcut name means by using of a synonym. For example, I'm create synonym S1 for this lengthy table name. Okay, now so now I'm going to create it. Okay, I'm going to create it one synonym I created. So what is the synonym creation here? Okay, create synonym S1. My synonym name is what? No, S1. And this S1 name I'm creating for which table name purpose? College enrollment details purpose. So that means from after creating one alias name, after creating one alternative name for your table, then what it was happened, once successfully you created the name for alternative name for your table, then the next attempt, wherever I want to use your table name, so instead of table name I can use a S1. Instead of table name I can use a S1. So point understanding now? So that means now onwards, from now onwards I don't want to use a college enrollment details. I don't want to use. So instead of that what I want to use here, S1. Instead of the what I want to use, S1. So simply select the star from, okay, I can say S1. Okay, insert into, okay, what I say, S1. Update, what I want to say, S1. Delete from S1. So now understand now. See, this much lengthy name, in place of this much lengthy name, I'm using just S1, 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 S1. So that is what happened. instead of table name, I'm using what now? Alternative name or shortcut name, which I created with the help of synonym. That shortcut name I'm using. So this is one advantage of synonyms, why we want to create. Second one is what now? Second one is what now? Hiding username and table name. Hiding username and table name. Okay now, right? So now what happened here? So now this is one thing, how to reducing lengthy table name we checked out. Okay now, second one is a hiding username and table name. Can you identify yesterday one user want to access a table of another user. Okay, so we are giving some permissions, object privileges permissions we are taking, and after taking object privileges permissions also, how we are calling? Can you remember in the last session? Can you remembering in the last session? Okay, how we are calling? Suppose Scott table we are connected. Okay, we are connecting with the user. What we said, connecting with user u11 by u11. So he was connecting. After, if you want to call, then what we return? Select star from Scott dot dept or Scott dot student we are calling. Yes or no? Come on guys, yes or no? We calling like this now? Yes or no? We calling like this now? Come on guys, we are calling like this now? Yes, sir. So how we are calling? So we are taking select object privileges from Scott administrator. After taking permission from Scott administrator to access a student table data, but still what we are going to do? We are taking what now? Username. This is username, and this is your table name. So that means this table is belongs to which user? So your username dot table name. So along with your username prefixed here, what we prefixed here, username is prefixed here. So along with the username, we are calling our object. And here also very important what now? What is the object here? Original object name. Yes or no? So whatever your table name is there, original table name is there, the directly original table name you are accessing. So that means what happened here? This U11 user, he can see my original table name. He can see it and he knows it. And this table is belongs to which user? This table is belongs to which user? That username also he knows it. So whenever other user knows my name and my original table name, my original username, my original table name, if other user will be knows it, is there any security? Is there any security? Is there any security? No. So these are not a secured. These are not a secured. Understand my point now? So that is what. So that's why what I want to do, I want to hide username. I want to hide my table name also. So original table name and my username, the both I want to hide. So both I want to hide means what I want to use in place of this username and table name, I can create what? A synonym. So when I'm creating synonym, then what happened? This name and username and table name, we can hide it. We can hide it. So that means in place of this, they can call S1. They're calling what now? S1. But S1 means what? This is not a original name of your table. And this S1 is belongs to which table name that we don't know. S1 belongs to which table name that we don't know. The user 11 doesn't know. The user 11 doesn't know what is the original table name of S1. That is one thing. And that table is belongs to which user? That table is belongs to which user? That information also, this U11 user, it doesn't know it. So user 11 doesn't know what is username of this table, what is a table name for this synonym. So they doesn't know it. So this kind way, we are hiding username and a table name also. So these are the two advantages when you create a synonym. Understand now? And these synonyms are guys here. Okay, so we have some types of synonyms are there. Types of synonyms are there. So in this, one of type, first type is what we call the first one is called as a private synonym. Private synonyms. Second one is called as a public synonyms. Public synonyms. There are two types of synonyms we have. Okay, one is private, one is public. So what is private, what is public? Let you see. So here, private synonyms, that means how we can say it here. These synonyms are created by synonyms are created by the user, created by user itself. Okay, every user individually its own synonyms are created on his own table. Okay now, so that means private means what now? Myself. Okay, yourself, another person. So individually every user itself, he want to create its own synonyms on his own tables. Okay now, that is what we called as a private synonyms we called. And these private synonyms are created by users itself. Every user, they can create its own names. Okay now, but which users can create it? Which users can create it means that user must and should be have a permission. So that means which user is having permission. Okay, which user having permission, those people only can create. Okay now, private synonyms are created by users, but which type of users created means that user first of all have a permissions to create a synonym. So which user is having create synonym privileges, which user is having create synonym privileges, that users only can create a synonyms. Okay now, so these are what we called as a private. And now these private synonyms, okay, if I want to create, let you see syntax, create synonym, and we are passing synonym name for here username, but username is a optional guys. If you want to give it a here creation time optional. Okay, username of your table name. Okay now, username of your table name. So this is okay, so what we called as a private synonym syntax. Let you see example. When you see the example, you will get a more clarity. Okay, by seeing of example, you will get a more clarity. Okay, right now come to okay, first our admin. Who is admin? Scott Tiger. Okay, right. So first I connected with the Scott and Tiger. So he is our administrator. Okay, fine. So now he will be created one user. Create user. Suppose user name, for example, 88. Or 88 we created user 55. Okay, now identified by user 55. Okay, user is successfully created. To this user, administrator is giving connect permission. Okay now, later unlimited table space permission, unlimited table space permission. Later create table permissions to whom? To user 55. So here three permissions given: connectivity, table space, and table creation. Okay now, right. After that, you want to connecting now user 55 and password he connected. So what kind of privileges he have it here? Then you have to see session underscore. What is this? Okay, session underscore privileges. So how many privileges he have it here? Three privileges. Creating session privilege, that is called a connectivity privilege. unlimited table space, unlimited table space, and create a table, create a table. Understanding now? Right. So now he was in, now he was out. So now observe this user 55, he's trying to creating a private synonym on his table. Okay, on his table. But observe, as of now, in this user 55 user, is there any table, guys? Come on, is there any table? Is there any table? No. So there is no table. So first I'm creating table because synonyms are created on table. Yes or no? So first I have to create a table. Create a table. Okay, table name is what I said. Suppose college, college, enrollment, enrollment details. Okay, now college enrollment details. So in this I'm taking student ID and student name, for example. Just observe. Okay, right. So one table is created. After table created, let you come out, tab. Okay, one table is created, but table name is very lengthy name. Okay, it's very lengthy name. So what this user is feeling like this, so whenever you want to select, whenever you want to insert, whenever you want to update, whenever you want to delete, so this much lengthy name you want to write in a query, this much lengthy name he want to write in a query. Yes or no? So that was somewhat difficult to the users. Okay, then what he was feeling, what he was feeling, so why should I want to use this much lengthy name? So now I'm creating some shortcut name on this table. So now he was applied. What is this? Create synonym. Synonym. Synonym is S1, for example. For which table? For which table? This entire table I will take. Okay, username is optional. You can give, otherwise no problem. So this synonym he was trying to create it. Who was creating user 55? But guys, tell me, user 55 is having permissions to create a synonym? No. So like what happened if you try to create it like this? Insufficient privileges. Understanding my point now? Insufficient privileges are coming out. So now I want to take a permission. Okay. So who want to take permission? Scott, administrator, want to give permission. So which permission, guys, here? Grant, create synonym to user 55. Okay. After getting the permission of administrator, now user have a permissions to create a synonym. Okay, so now he was having, including this create a synonym, total privileges are how many privileges? Yes, 4 privileges are there. Connectivity privilege, table space privilege, creating table privilege, synonym also. Okay, now and now he was creating synonym. Now he was creating synonym. Okay, come to synonym is created. Okay, now tell me, now he can create a table now. Sorry, he can create a synonym now. Can I create now? Yes. Now we can create. Yes, successfully created. So synonym is created, right? After synonym is created, what I said, whatever the synonym, that means shortcut name we are creating on college enrollment details, this name is saved under database. This name is saved under database. Now see, saved or not? Select a star from tab. Now see, yes, yes, one saved or not? Come on. Now your S1 is saved or not? Yes. So now successfully saved. That's why what the people saying that whatever the shortcut name we are creating, whatever the alternative name we are creating, whatever the alias name is creating, these are what now permanent alias or permanent names we call, because these names are storing under database memories. Okay, now after creating S1, then what I want to do, let you see now I want to call a table. I don't want to call college enrollment details. I don't want to write simple. I can write S1. Simple, I can write S1, but there is any data, no data, because my table doesn't have any data. That's why here also showing no data. Now I'm inserting insert into S1. Now I'm using S1. Okay, so student ID 1021, student name is Sai, and to execute successfully inserted. Successfully inserted. Now like this, we can insert any number of records. You can insert. Let you see 1022. Okay, so now name is Adams. Okay, successfully inserted. And now if you want to call, let you call, suppose you want to call college enrollment, means this entire spelling I have to call. Now see, successfully inserted or not? Come on guys, successfully inserted or not your table? Yes, but why should I want to use this much name? Why should I want to use this much name? I want to use only S1 na. Let you see, S1 means same na. S1 also same na. Yes. See, I'm inserting with the name of S1 through. I'm inserting data with the name of S1. Okay, na? So S1 is going to storing. S1 is nothing but what? This name only, na? See, S1 is nothing but not a different. S1 is nothing but what? College enrollment details only. Understand my point now? S1 means don't think that it is a separate table. Nothing. S1 is a name of a college enrollment details. That means just a name I'm creating, alternative shortcut name I'm creating. And don't think that synonym created means, sorry, this is a separate table is created, separately stored, nothing. This is not a table. This is just a name. Okay, na? Instead of original name, instead of big name, I'm using small names. That's it. That's why you're very clear my point. Okay, now my point is very clear. This is just a name, not an object. That means not a table, not a table. Okay, it's just a name I'm creating. Okay, now that just a name is creating. That name through I'm sending my operations. That's it. Okay, now let you see, suppose if you want to update, why should I want to write that much data, that much name? Just simply S1 set, and I want to write stid is equals to 101. Okay, where stid is equals to 101, 1021. Okay, now so let you see, happily updated. If you want to see by using of your original name, you can call original name, your patiency, you can call original name. Suppose you have a very patiency, you can write this entire name again and again. So it is one not one story. But I don't have a patiency to write my time waste. My time waste means what I'm writing, S1. Understanding my point now? Understanding my point now? So this is what? Nothing. Here S1 means college enrollment details only. S1 nothing but is what? College enrollment details. Okay now? So either you are calling original name through, otherwise you are calling shortcut name. Both are same table. Both are same. Okay na? That's the point. Very clear. Very clear. Okay na? Right. So now say, if you want to delete from S1. So where, okay, suppose a DEPT number or DEPT STID number 1022. Okay. Now if you want to see, if you want to call, you have a patiency, you can call entire the name. Okay, same thing is happened. I don't have a patiency. I'm writing shortcut name S1 is also same thing. This is what we called as a reducing lengthy table names in your database and creating shortcut names. So this is one advantage of a synonym. Okay, one advantage of synonym, and these synonyms called as what now? Private synonyms are called. Why? Because these synonyms are created by user. Created by user. But which type of user? Who are having a permission, who are having a permission to create a synonym, those users only can create it for their flexibility purpose, user flexibility purpose. They're creating some shortcut name. That's their wish. Yes or no? So my wish, I don't want to write lengthy name. I want to take a shortcut names I'm creating, sir. Sir, I'm creating shortcut name for my flexibility. Yes, you can create. Take permission from administrator and create your own. Okay, now. So that is your point. Concept is this is. Okay, now. Are you clear now? Right. So this is private synonyms how to create. This is private synonyms how to create. Okay, now. Now, what about the public synonym? What about public synonym? Observe here. So very important. Observe. Very important and very interesting. Observe. So public synonyms we call these synonyms, or these are simply kind. These are created by who? Database administrator. So created by who? Database administrator. So database administrator is created public synonyms. Okay now. So what is the syntax? Simple. What is the syntax? Observe. Careful. Observe. Careful. Observe. Create public. Okay. Synonym, and we are passing synonym name. Okay now, right, for your table name. But before that, what you want to use? You want to use username, but I said username is optional. If you want to use it, otherwise no need, no problem. So table name. So here the point is what now? Public is I'm using, and these public synonyms are created by only authorized person, that is administrator only. Normal user is cannot create. Normal user cannot create a public synonyms. Only administrators. Okay now? Right. So now he will create it with the help of that. And let you see example. Carefully observe. Carefully observe. So I just cleared this. Now, who is my admin? Who is my admin? My admin is a Scott. Who is my admin? My admin is a Scott, right? So administrator successfully connected. So now you have so many tables now. So now he was created one public synonym. Create public synonym. Okay. Public synonym means PS1. Some name, any name, XYZ, ABC, whatever it is. For he was created the name for student. He was created name for student. Okay now. So suppose if you want to use your, suppose you want to use your, okay, Scott is username, you can use, but username is a optional. If you want to use, no problem. So one example without username showing, one example with username I'm showing. Easy to understand. Okay now, right? Okay, create a public synonym S1 for Scott dot student table. Let you see what happened. PS1 already existing. Okay, fine. Already that name is there. Okay, let you see my change my name. So now, okay, PS1 is there. Now I want to take PS2. PS2 for Scott dot, what is the table here? Student. Okay, let you see. PS2 also there. Huh? Let you see PS number 3. Yes, PS number 3. Okay. So create a public synonym PS3 for Scott dot student. Okay now. So what happened? Successfully we created. Successfully we created. Okay now. After created, that means what happened? Instead of using student, can I use PS3? Come on, guys. Can I use a PS3? Yes, you can. Suppose you can see. Suppose you can see. Suppose this is Scott administrator want to give permissions on student table to other user. Okay, to other user. What happened? You can see. Generally, previously what we did here, suppose this is student table. If user want to access, okay, user is what now? Okay, who is that user? User 55. User 55. So he want to access that that table. What we did previously, we are writing username dot the original table name we are using, right? Yes or no? We are using like this now. Previously we are using like this or not? Okay, right. So but what happened? This user 55 can access this table. Can I access this table now? No, because of reason he don't have a permission. Because of reason he don't have a permission. Okay now. Suppose this user want to access student table, then what we want to require? We require administrator permission na? Administrator permission na? So now administrator is giving. But administrator, what he was going to do, already on student table, he was created one synonym, shortcut name. So that's what he was going to do. Grant select on, can I give student table, or in place of student table, can I use a PS number 3? In place of student table, administrator can use a PS number 3? Yes, sir. Here PS number 3 is nothing but which table? Here PS3 is nothing but which table? Student table. But administrator is what he was doing. Your original table name is hiding. Your administrator, what he was doing? Your original table name is hiding. And he was giving permissions to other user with the alternative name, with the shortcut name. That name is called as a PS3. Now PS3 to whom? To user 55. Now later whatever he was given, now after that let you see. So user 55, he was connected. And whatever the alias is created by administrator, this alias name is sending to user 55. Then user 55, what you want to do, directly can call select a star from user 55, select a star from PS number 3. So he was calling like this. User is calling only, that means user knows the only synonym name, because administrator sending synonym name. So he was using only synonym name PS3. So PS3 using, but now assume, now you just observe U55 user 55 user, he knows which table he was accessing. Now he knows which table is accessing. No, never, because original table name is not there now. My point observe, guys. Now user 55 is accessing some table, that okay, but which table is accessing, he knows? No, because my original table name is hiding now. Hiding or not? Yes. And which table are you accessing, you doesn't know. And also this table is belongs to which user, you knows that? You knows that? No, you doesn't know. So now user 55 doesn't know username and table, original table name, he doesn't know. So that means now tell me, both are hiding now? Both are hiding now? Yes, sir. So both are hiding by your administrator now? Both are hiding by administrator now? Yes. And now we can see, now we can access. Yes, he can access. Oh my God, you can access. Happily can access. Okay, now he can access everything. Yes, he can access. He can access complete table. Which table? Student table he can access. But student table he can see it. Your original table data he can see it. But he doesn't know this is belongs to which user, and this original table name is what? That user doesn't know. Point understanding now? Point understanding all of you? Understand my point? He is accessing whatever table, student table is accessing. Happily can accessing student table, my original table accessing. But he doesn't know what is your original table name. He doesn't know this table is belongs to which user. Okay, na? So then it is what happened. Okay, he doesn't know, na? He doesn't know, then how we can write spotted at student here, Mr. Nagaraju? He doesn't know, na? How he can write it, Scott.student? The concept is hiding. Again, you're telling that, sir, can I write? He doesn't know, na? Understand, Mr. Nagaraju? Nagaraju, so what is the name? Nagarajun. The concept is hiding here. Again, you're calling, sir, can I call a Scott.student? Can I call a Scott.student means user no, na? User know your name and password, your name and table name, but your concept is a hiding concept. Again, why are you telling that was? Concept, understand what is the purpose of synonym we are creating, understand. Again, you're saying again username, again table name means, actually my point is hiding your username and table name. Again, you're telling, sir, can I use means, can I use means user want to know now, but user doesn't know here. User know only PS3. That is the point. Concept understand, yeah. Okay, na? Right. Right. So now, okay. So now he was accessing, but he was accessing with the PS3, but he doesn't know, user 55 doesn't know what is original table name of this. This table is belongs to which user doesn't. So that is the concept of a public synonym. That is the concept of a public synonym. So now the point is why administrator is created public synonyms means, this is the point you have to tell to your interview level. If any interview person is asking why we want to create a public synonym is hiding purpose. Whenever you want to hide a username and original table names, okay, before sharing the table data to user, so there we require a public synonyms. Understand my point here now? Yes, that is the point. So now what happened? Now, okay, sir, he was accessing PS3. Okay, fine. Now he was inserted. Insert into PS3, sending values. Okay, user is doing sending values 1024 dot. Okay, now so 1024. Some name is, for example, Alan. Okay, now Alan, and he was sending some CID 40. So now user try to inserting, but tell me guys, this user 55 insert privileges he was having. He was having insert privileges. No. Then what happened? You can see, suppose he tried to insert it. What happened? Yes, insufficient privilege again. That means again this user cannot insert, cannot update, cannot delete. Because again you have to do those operations. Again you need a permissions. That how to give a permission I already explained to you in the last class. Okay now? So this is the concept of synonyms. Understanding now? This is the concept of synonyms. Okay, so how the synonyms, what purpose we want to use means, these are the purposes of synonyms and types of synonyms. So this is one small concept in our SQL part, guys. Okay, right. So this is what we call a synonym concept. And guys, today actually I'm stopping now. So because I have some little bit work, I want to install some softwares here. My networking people are waiting for that. Okay, so I stopped it today, the class. Okay, so tomorrow we will go with another concept, and anybody having any doubt in this concept, tomorrow you can ask me. Okay, now suppose if it is clear, okay, no problem. Suppose you have any doubt is there now, tomorrow you just ask me doubt, I will clarify that. Okay, right, yes, thank you so much. Yeah, notes, my people are sharing to you notes. This entire notes they're sharing to you after this class. Okay, now once after receiving notes, your side also you can practice once. Okay, right. After practicing, then you can, any doubt is there, you can tomorrow you can ask me. Okay, now, right.